It's been said that community radio is a rare medium that's well done. It's a cute play on words, but it's also quite true. Community radio is unique, both for our programming and for our source of funding. We are funded by you, those who listen faithfully. So please give now at borderradioaz.org. And thanks.
What's up, Yuma? I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we are going to be joined by Eric Costanos. I think I got that right.
Maybe?
I don't know. It's one of those. We should ask him. Yeah. He is from the Canal Run Club right here in Yuma, and they're taking over social media.
Huge.
They're everywhere. And I think there's like hundreds of people that go and run. I don't know why, but they do it. I do know why my next guest after them, Tenille, what her mission is, the Houston family. He's done a lot of good stuff here in Yuma. So we're going to talk to both of them. So stay with us for What's Up Yuma Radio, beginning right now on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
And streaming right now online through the KAWC YouTube and Border Radio Facebook pages. And send us an email to whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma Electric Service, LLC, serving the Yuma area for more than 25 years. YumaElectricServiceLLC.com.
Chili from Philly. Unique Papa Giorgio from Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome to another episode of What's Up Yuma Radio. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we have some crazy people. Why do I say they're crazy? Because they like to run. And if anybody is
active,
I'm okay. I like to be active, but I like to actively walk. That's that's a good pace for me. But these two, they like to run, and they got a bunch of people running with them. I'm talking to Eric and Eddie from, let me get this right. So I'll let you guys say it. It's the Canal
Run Club Yuma.
Canal Run Club Yuma.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, and you were talking off air about it. Thank you guys, first of all, for being with us. You were mentioning it was a family affair. It was a family. And Eddie, could you get the mic a little bit closer to you? Get right up on it. Like that. Yeah, there you go. So the first question is, was there a canal by one of your houses and this idea came up? Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, go ahead. Eric.
Yeah. So we both live like super close to canals. Like I live in Picacho, and then Eddie lives right behind
the Whiskey Road Saloon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So both areas have a canal within distance.
Okay. Yeah. And so when we started running, it was kind of like the easiest trail for us. So we're like, all right, canals, there we go. Let's just do that. And it was the easiest way to get like a big sort of distance. And then when we were trying to figure out a name, it kind of we had a couple names, but like that one kind of
Sick Nasty came into play at one point.
Sick Nasty?
For the club name?
Yeah. Sick Nasty Run Club
I'm so glad you didn't pick that one.
Yeah, me too. So it got and then we landed on canal because it just kind of made sense. And then,
And you run, so it makes a lot of sense.
I don't know who Sick and Nasty were, but maybe we'll keep that for another show.
It does get that way sometimes.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess nasty because you sweat a lot.
100%.
A lot of sweat.
It's hot.
That's exactly why.
And so the reason why I'm having you both on, because it's kind of taken social media by storm, right? Like I can't go onto my Instagram without seeing somebody, not just you or your Instagram page, but somebody else out there running and showing video or maybe pictures of their runs. So you started it as a family affair. Just dive into that a little bit, and then we'll kind of get into how it's become this monster it is today.
Yeah. I think the way the whole thing started, like we were talking a little bit off air, and kind of like the easy way to explain it is that we all at the same time got into running. I think some of us even had some hesitation at first. But your famous quote, can you say?
Oh, I thought running was the dumbest thing ever.
Oh, so
I'm 100% honest. Yeah, I thought running was the dumbest thing ever.
Can you elaborate why?
So I grew up like playing baseball, so running wasn't something we did very often.
I guess you don't need to run much unless you're running to base, right? You kind of just
100%. So like sprinting, I understood the point of it, but running for long distances, I'm like, why would anybody want to do that? Like,
I'm with you, Eddie. I'm with you, Eddie.
This guy actually convinced me. So he was going to shoot the Territorial Prison Marathon. He's like, hey, let's run it. So I was like, oh my God, 26.2 miles. I don't know if I can do that, man. But
so wait, what did you say?
26.2 miles. Yeah. That's a full marathon length.
We haven't done that one yet.
Holy
So I don't even see.
smokes.
That's how much I know about running.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a full marathon length is. So
I think I forget when we train too, and we're at a halfway point in our training. And the other day we were all in a group message, be like, "Oh, we're really doing this." So
We can't stop now.
yeah,
Definitely not.
but it started that way where it was us. We were kind of getting into it. It started with a goal for the half marathon here, the one that we have, the territorial one in January. And then we did that one. It was awesome. Like we got slowly, like week by week, more and more of our family just started to join. And so a big group of us did the territorial one. And then slowly after that, we were just getting out of the running season and we did like a couple of the Yuma events and that was awesome. Like some 10Ks. And then we did the rock and roll in San Diego. And before the half marathon in San Diego, and before that one was even done, we had another family member that was telling us like, let's do the half. And Eddie, being the non-rower that he says, is so optimistic with the runs that him and our other cousin are like the ones that like before we're even done with the race, they're shooting for the next one.
really,
Oh.
So like right now,
Eddie.
100%.
Oh, Eddie, what
Yeah.
happened? How'd you get converted?
Change hearts.
Is it the
No idea.
endorphins? Tell me a little bit about it.
Dude.
Try to convince me to run.
I think it's really therapeutic, to be honest.
Okay.
Like when
Okay.
when we're running, especially in the mornings, like just starting your day off in the right direction, it just makes for a better day. Like the days in comparison to when I don't run, when I have off days to when I do, like it's night and day. When I'm teaching all day long, I can feel myself I'm full of energy all day long if I do run. And if I don't, I'm kind of dragging by third period, like, oh my God, like are
You're a
we done
teacher?
yet? So
Wow. So running in the morning, expending all that energy actually helps you get through your day.
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That's why I work
100%.
out first thing in the morning.
yeah, it's great, right?
Like before I do anything else, or else I kind of mean all day.
Yeah, 100%. I'm
Yeah.
the same
You're
way.
a teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, I teach at Cofi High School.
Joe's his
cool.
boss.
Oh, so we had Joe on.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
love
So
Mr. Daly.
good.
He's
Yeah.
awesome. Good guy.
Oh, Mr.
Hi, Joe.
Daly.
So okay, so your family, you get together, you casually get into running, then you start to train for a bigger event. You do the big event, then you start doing smaller events. Then how does it kind of get to a little bit bigger and the monster it is today? And I want to ask this question because I originally know you from the marketing world.
Yeah.
And I thought originally it was photography,
Yeah.
Eric. But you said you started off in video at Cibola.
Yeah.
So I want to know if those are kind of linked together because I always, and I complimented you off air, you have a really good aesthetic. You have an eye for capturing a really good aesthetic. So was that what kind of led this to get a little bit bigger because you knew like what people would be into?
As far as the club goes,
Yeah, as far as the club, man.
truthfully, man, no.
No, okay,
Not
so-
at all. Like, and because like because running, to Eddie's point, was the therapy for it. Like, when we were working, like it's my job. I love it. I'm blessed to have a career that I really love, but also it's the thing that, to your point as well, it's the thing that will cleanse my brain, help it out, exercise my body. And then when I get back to doing my work, it helps like my job. And I appreciate all that as well. Thank you. It helps with, and it's natural. So like when we started the run club, like visually, I had to fight this urge to want to like visually, try to, do the
You
stuff.
guys run that way and you run that
Yeah,
way. Make
but
it look pretty.
Like,
Yeah,
all right,
but-
cut. No.
Yeah, but even like,
I can't, my time.
I know, but even like, just like the branding per se of it, or like visually, but it's really helped us like, and talking about in the design background and stuff, and it's really helped us like, it helped me, figure out how we can communicate our goal best, and that's just Family Run Club. So, but to say like, having the idea of making it like this thing about content or photo and video is like truly wasn't. It was like, Run Club for us and running in general was something that we were doing in addition to all that other stuff to help us. It's exercise, it helped us. So everything else was kind of just like in addition.
Oh, okay. So,
yeah.
so then you were talking about, so it was family. So what was the first like event or the first time somebody else decided to join where they like ask somebody to marry? Like, how do I become part of this family? Or like,
man.
what was
You
it?
had
Accept me.
Because I know
Yeah.
there's family in here. It's great. Like this is my wife, my fiance,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
cousin.
so the
there's
ladies are over
yeah,
here.
we have-
I'm not the only lady today. Yay!
No,
well, I
yeah.
have Cecilia too.
yeah.
But
But-
yeah, you brought your wives and your fiance. It's so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
So how'd that happen? Like, so it's family, cool. And then how did the next person want to join?
Yeah. You want to kind of,
I think it was kind of I mean, shoot, are we talking like official Canal Run Club or
Well,
just when we were
I
just
want the
messing
early
around?
days, and I want nasty, like when
Okay,
it was
so
like
sick,
it was
nasty
sick,
potential.
nasty. Yeah. Let's
So
get
I think like
nasty.
the first time we called ourselves a run club, it was me, Eric, my wife, and my cousin J.R. Gordo. We just were like, hey, we have this long run to train for the half. Let's just all run together. Like we all usually would run by ourselves, and we're like, why are we running by ourselves when we have people that want to run together?
Okay.
We took the first canal behind Desert Hills, and we just kind of ran for a while. And then after that, I think the next person joined was Mia, Mia Corners. She's one of my coworkers at Kofa. And she was the one that like really got me into running, because when we would run, we'd run at like 5 a.m. every single day. And like, I would never want to wake up that early because I'd have to get it in before school.
So was that something she was doing already? Was that like part of her routine?
She's an ex-college athlete.
Yeah. She ran at GCU. So she ran track at GCU. So it was something easy for her. The distance wasn't normal for her because she was a sprinter. But yeah, she was like pushing me, and then come to find out, come race day, like she's like, dude, you pushed me like to get to this point. I'm like, no, like you pushed me. Like, so when we would run,
like going back, you were encouraging each other and helping each other. It's like maybe you had a strength and she had a weakness, and vice versa.
100%, yeah. So we would go on runs that were supposed to be easy runs, and I would be trying to keep up with her. She'd be trying to keep up with me. So at the end of it, it was never an easy run, it seemed like. So that's what like kind of pushed the competitive edge like back into me, since I had been away from sport for so long. I was into coaching, but like being the athlete present is a little different with the competitiveness. So.
I can imagine it's like Forrest Gump the movie, where he's running and then all of a sudden all these people are just behind him. There's hundreds of people.
So that's
like, what the heck?
I'm
exactly
going to use
how it
that
feels.
first. So
Well,
we're
that
going to
was
use that
in my head.
tomorrow.
That was in my head too. I was like, is this how it started?
steal
Like,
that from me. That was my
no,
head.
I'm not still. That was in my head. And then people just start to join along, like, hey, we're happy runners, you know? And so there's Mia, like who else?
Shoot, we have Chacha, Yana.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Brian.
It's a time for shout outs. Shout out all the.
Cha-cha.
Oh yeah, my wife's family. Their names are incredibly hard to say.
He's trying to get me to say that. Like,
so they all have nicknames.
Yeah, so everybody has nicknames in order to say their names, because nobody can say
hard.
them.
The first three were
So this is still family though, like
100%.
Okay, so like let's get into like we have Mia. I guess she's not family,
Mia,
but who else?
She's like adopted in at this.
She's
point.
adopted. Is she gonna
she's
marry
adopted
somebody?
in at this
Oh
point.
no,
No, she married already. Okay.
No, I don't think we have anybody.
But non-family members that are kind of helping us organize is Brian and Colby. They've been really huge, like helping us with the day-to-day stuff. Brian's
Is that Brian, the one that does video too?
Brian Bolson,
100%,
yeah. Colby
Bolson.
Ethington.
Okay.
they have
Yeah,
regular names, not family.
regular.
Yeah,
that is their regular
yeah.
name. They don't have any cool nicknames yet. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll have to give them
yeah,
a nickname.
They need nicknames.
Yeah. I always said there's 10, but I think there's like accurately there's like 12 of us now. But it kind of like helped, because when we started that first run, I have my job where I have to leave, and sometimes we're unavailable and we needed help at the and so Brian and Colby were really cool about helping, but slowly, knowing that our family was always supportive too, like they were always there, doing the runs. And we're at that point now where like we have to do our runs on the other days, because on Saturdays we're just focused on making sure everybody has good runs. So like ironically enough, like we don't even participate in the runs too much anymore. Sometimes sometimes, but I think one of the things that we do like a little, we speak for a little bit before the runs, just to remind everybody, like, this is who we are. This is why we're here. This is the goal. Stay safe. But in the beginning, we don't say too much anymore. We were telling everybody, like, part of the story of how the run club started is the whole, like, we're actually training for a marathon right now. So like some of us, like, some of us are going to be running further, earlier. So if you see that, that's why. But now we've kind of all like either moved our long runs to either a Sunday or the day before. So yeah, we're like, it's kind of funny, like none of us really
the runs are just too long at this point to try to fit them in. Like we would try to run to the location that we were going to meet at that week, and it was hectic, and we were just trying to make sure that everybody else was good. So we're like, let's just move it to another day.
So you mentioned Brian and Colby, is that who you said?
Yeah.
So what were the things you said they helped? What did they help with? Like organizing? What goes into it?
So Brian's a wizard with the camera, like
Yeah,
just
he
like
is.
Eric. Like a lot of the social media posts that you see is Brian's
Oh, okay.
editing and Eric's editing. But Brian's he's carried a big load the last couple of weeks, and he's been helping us a ton with the video and the social media aspect of it. And then
And he's
Colby,
doing great.
Yeah,
I love
it looks
those
awesome.
posts.
Yeah.
I always look at them.
yeah,
Yeah.
Doesn't make me want to run, but
we'll
thank
get you there one day.
Yeah,
We'll get
yeah.
you there one day.
I'll
hopefully.
join one random morning.
Yeah.
I love it. You can walk the whole thing too.
Oh, I can walk?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
I'm
You can
in.
walk.
I
You can take
walk.
a bike.
Yeah.
You
Can I bring a
can run.
scooter?
Absolutely,
Yeah, you
whatever
can.
you want.
People bring strollers with their babies.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't have a
awesome.
baby, but she's in pre-K.
Yeah.
So he helps with the social media
Yeah.
side of it, and
then Colby helps with like the organizational piece,
Yeah.
like when race day, ideas for races, locations, how can we make it better? So
Yeah, he's like he's been running hard, and he's really good about helping us structurally, and he's like somebody that's really in it. It's good to have. And when it came to the day where we needed somebody, he was like all in because he was already in the culture, so he came and helped out, and it helped a lot.
yeah, it's always great to have supportive people that are able to help you make this vision come to life. Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break right now, and we're going to come back because the social media side wasn't always promised, because I was talking to Eric off air, and he was told like, okay, we're going to create an Instagram account, and there was some hesitation. So we're going to find out what that hesitation was about on the other side of the break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Yuma Electric Service, LLC, serving the Yuma area for more than 25 years. Specializing in residential and commercial wiring, services also include EV charging unit installs and solar-ready service panel upgrades. Information and consultation appointments at yumaelectricservicellc.com.
This is Cecilia Holland-Braithwaite from the KWC Newsroom. A mostly sunny day in Yuma with a high expected of 101 degrees, calm winds at 5 miles per hour out of the southwest. There's a 20% chance of rain showers after 3 p.m., cloudy this evening with a low of 87. A school shooting occurred at the Annunciation Catholic School in Minneapolis this morning. At least 6 children are being treated. Updates on this developing story at npr.org and on KAWC throughout the day.
Fort Yuma Rotary and Rotary Club of Yuma are presenting the Killer Dueling Pianos on September 13th at AWC's Shonen Conference Center. The 21 and over evening of live music and entertainment will help support Rotary's local efforts, including scholarships and community service projects. Information and tickets are at eventbrite.com.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here talking to Eric and Eddie from the Canal Run Club Yuma. And we left off talking about the social media and the Instagram. And off air, Eric, you're telling me when the crew, the club came together and said, we need an Instagram page, you were kind of hesitant because, well, even though this is your world, it's another thing on your plate.
Yeah, truly, man. And I think that was the hesitation, when I was like, I don't know if I can invest in another thing well. And something like this was like, it was really important to our family. And I was like, I knew that if it started, it would be something that I would put a lot of effort into.
Yeah. And I want to compliment you again. That's what you do. Like when you do something, it has that stamp that Eric did it because it's done well and to the best of your ability. You don't put out half. Yeah, I can't say the other word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I really appreciate that, man. Honestly, like, and that was the only hesitation. Like, and I knew, and I think even like, and I talked to my fiance about it a lot. Like always my hesitation is like trying to like want to like pull us back a little bit, because I know like we're all very excited and like, and it's awesome. And it's such a beautiful thing. It's a blessing, really. And like, for me, I know like, even myself, I find myself wanting to like really, I forget that I have a job and I like want to put everything into it. So I'm like, okay, I gotta
have a job.
What's
What's
your other job?
Yeah, what is
Yeah,
your
what do
other
you do?
job?
So I own my own company. It's Costanos Photo and Design.
Oh, so that so your own business. Okay,
Yeah, so
it's
I'm
not like a job where you have a boss, right?
No,
you're your boss.
but
You're busy. You're
Yes.
sought after. You do a lot of photography for people in the sports world, right?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
cool.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
then I can see your hesitation about wanting to not put something else on your plate.
And it
because
really
it's too much.
Yeah, and it really came from like, truthfully, it came from like a little bit of a fear of like not being able to do it the best.
So you're a perfectionist.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But I think this whole process of the run club has been like a blessing, is that it taught me to like release all that and to and to let all that go and to really accept and look out for help.
Yeah.
And Eddie's like
delegate.
Yeah, delegate. He's been more than amazing, like especially like on the run side and everything. And it's like, and the team has been so good, and like, and even just letting it go. Like, we're now at the point where like we meet every week just to like talk about each coming week, and then, how we can like get better and make the runs just better for everybody. And, we kind of all agreed, we're like, at the end of the day, like, no matter what, like if businesses want to come out or like content ideas, it's like the only thing that matters is that we host a good 5K. That's all that matters, So even for myself, it's been very like relieving, like on that sense, like, so, that hesitation is now gone. Cause like, even this week, like I have a goal to post on Sunday, and it's I don't even know what Wednesday.
It's only Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, and I'm like, it's fine. Like, I'll get it when it goes, and it's
Oh, you like to get stuff done early? I'd be like Saturday night, like I'm making
it. No, trust me, I was. And I had to let it go. So it's like, it's been this like process of
That's
like
great though. It's helped you relieve some anxiety, some worry, stress. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So running is therapeutic.
No, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. And walking.
Yeah, walking. You can walk the whole 3 miles.
They're still trying to convince me to walk.
So I normally walk 3 miles every morning. Well, I know that's what I normally do, but now I'm in the gym doing it, so I do it on an elliptical or whatever. But I like to walk. I like the slow pace, get my mind clear and stuff. But I guess that could happen on a run, but I'm not going to try it.
I mean, if I can go.
Yeah, I mean, you can walk the whole thing. My dad walks it. He's got Parkinson's, and I didn't think he was gonna be able to do it, and he does it no problem. He has no problem being the last one in, and there's a decent amount of people that walk the whole thing. So
a lot.
Don't think you guys can't come out. We want to see you guys
They're
there.
not letting us get away with excuses.
Well, the last one, I think one of them, when it was raining, it was
a Saturday.
Yeah, the Saturday, that looked like it was a pretty cool one to be on.
Oh yeah.
You guys are walking in the rain?
I missed it. I was in North Carolina, so I missed it. But
were you there?
Yes. Yes, I was. That one was good, man. It was really good.
At least it made for good content for
really
social media.
It made for a small heart attack too, but it was it's just because I didn't expect it to rain, and it was one of those things. It's just safety, right? So number one, make sure everybody's good. But like halfway, as soon as they took off for the run, it started just pouring, and I was like, oh no. Someone's gonna slip, or this, and like we do our best. So me and I kind of ran out halfway, thinking like, all right, well, if anybody wants to turn back, we have Sunday coffee coming. Like one of our families like selling burritos too, so like they're coming in with coolers, drenched, like it's chaos. And then so we run out halfway to make sure like everybody's good, whoever wants to come back. Literally not one person turned around.
Oh, cool.
They all pinned it. And actually, like, they were all loving it. They were like putting their hands up, like, this is awesome. And then after, everybody was just drenched, but enjoying it. And, and it's just cool. Like, we really are blessed. People come up to us, and shout out to all these people too. And anybody that comes, it's like, they come up to us and they're always like, you'd be surprised how many people are just like, oh, thank you for just doing it. And I'm like, we didn't do anything. You're the one running. Like,
yeah. They're just grateful that you put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like gave them a place to show up and go. So that's what's really important.
Yeah. And that led to the whole, like separating the run into heats. So we have like we set like our people who have the goal to like do a fast, training for something. People who like a 9 minute faster, 9 minutes between 13-minute pace on the second heat, which is like people who like to jog out there for a good workout. And then we have like, anything slower than that, slower. But people who want to walk, jog, just or even the strollers. Like we have a whole like slew of people that bring their babies out.
Oh, that's so cute.
At some point, there might be a mom club at this point. They're like subgroup. It seems like.
Yeah. Oh, even biking too. Like people take their bikes too.
There's going to be a mom canal run club.
Yeah, at this point. Yeah.
That's been said too many times. That's been said a couple
times.
times.
There's going to be like a lot of subgroups going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think when you did start to put it together on social media, Instagram, is that when it kind of took off a little bit more and more people got involved?
I mean,
did it blow up overnight?
The first one we were expecting 3 people to show up outside of our little group. The first run we did to Mostly Muffins, because we did 5 miles. We didn't really think it through. It was just what we all had as the long run training program that day.
To me, is 5 miles a lot?
I mean, for somebody that
run?
doesn't usually run,
I
like
can do one.
yeah,
So-
five is a big ask. So
Okay.
we weren't really anticipating a whole lot of people to show up. Plus, it was okay. We're gonna start at Whiskey Road Saloon, and then we're gonna finish at Mostly Muffins, and figure out how to get your car. Like I don't know.
Oh,
There's
okay,
no
yeah, yeah, yeah.
transport
So
back.
bad.
So
not thought
super
through.
unorganized. Like it was just hey. Like it was truly like we're just gonna meet at this spot. We're gonna run. If you want to come out, come out.
And then
We'd love
everybody
to have
download
you.
Uber and figure it out.
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
No, pretty much.
So-
I had to take people back too, and I was like, it was it was good.
I
But
think there was one or two guys that are like, "Well, I'm gonna run back. I don't have
I
anyone to
was going
take
to
me."
figure
So,
people might run back.
yeah. So
Okay, so you expected 3 people. How many showed up?
shoot, like 40, 45 ish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so we turned the corner because I live right there. So all of these guys parked at my house, and
Mhm.
we're like, dude, there's a lot of people here. Like this is insane. Why is there this many people that want to run? Like
so funny.
what's going on?
And
So,
at like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
No way.
in the middle of the summer. This is the
Oh.
middle of June. Like
So that's
This was recent.
June.
yeah,
Yes.
June is
That
when we
was our
started that
first,
very
yeah.
first one. So
Wow.
it's like people are waking up in the middle of June in Yuma, Arizona at 5:30 in the morning to run. So
Well, it
it's
showed
crazy.
you that it was needed.
Yeah.
People were looking for this,
Yeah.
and you answered. So
It's-
good
yeah.
job, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So then from 40, how many do you think you have now on an average run?
On an average run, I'd say what, like 140,
Yeah.
50-ish.
Holy
140,
moly.
150.
Like that. I think the
Obviously,
biggest one was like 200. Then we did the giveaway. There was a lot of people
Yeah,
at that
people
one.
wanted.
They want stuff.
Oh, you get
Yeah.
you did a giveaway.
Yeah. we
Oh,
did. Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
How'd that go? What was that like?
It was fun. It was really cool. I think for us, like, we've been very blessed that companies and businesses been wanting to like work with us and reach out. And, we just, again, it's the same thing. It's like, we're going to be running. You can, come out. In the beginning, when it was smaller, we would, we would do loops from coffee shops because that was like, organic. And then again, like we started in June. So like every week we're having to adapt to like this new group of people. So like,
Yep.
we would do a Sunkist loop, which they were amazing. They opened up early for us. Like we did Mostly Muffins. They gave like $1 off every transaction.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
so they were, and we love that part, and actually like kind of missed that part a little bit because like, it's bittersweet because we also were like flooding these people, but
Mhm.
they
You're
were,
sorry, we're about
yeah.
to like storm your store.
Yeah. we
yeah.
made Sunkist run out of acai like
yeah.
within an
I don't
hour
think
of
they'll
them
complain about
Yeah.
that.
No,
They're like,
no.
yes.
They're like cha-ching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But they've been like super cool. But we've had to I forget where I was going with that train of thought, but they've been like all the companies have been very like the giveaway.
Oh, yes.
They've been very we've been very fortunate that people just been wanting to collaborate with us. And then Ashley and Travis are friends of mine and from Cafecito. And when it came, we wanted to they wanted to, what were we giving away?
We were doing a shirt.
Oh,
We're gonna
shirt.
give away a
Yeah.
shirt and like some goodies, like in a
Oh.
goodie basket, and
Because
they threw in
Yeah.
what, like some gift card and
Gift card, hats.
I mean, they hosted the thing at
Yeah.
this point. So
Wow.
yeah, we flooded Cafecito.
Yeah.
Like it was the
The
line
place
was
is
long
always
for a
so
long
busy
time.
though. It's like
Yeah.
no different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's because and that was because, and I remember now because we were so excited about like 1,000 followers, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was
And-
the 1,000 follower giveaway.
And then, and this is like a testament to everybody in the group is that like, so from that day on, every week was like 1,000.
Wow.
So we were like, guys, it's 2, guys,
Wow.
it's 3, guys,
Okay.
it's
we don't
4.
have enough to give away.
Yeah, at
No,
this
that was
point.
the thing. We're like, oh no, we can't do another giveaway.
Yeah,
We're
no
gonna
more. No
Yeah.
more
Wait,
No more
giveaways.
giveaways.
Yeah, we couldn't because we just like, we don't have anything to give away because
we
like,
couldn't keep up.
we're not like, we've been.
Wow, it really grew
Oh
bigger
yeah,
than you
100%.
thought.
Yeah.
So-
So this is huge. Like this is bigger than we had ever imagined. Like I said, we thought the very first one was going to be 3 additional people, and we didn't think it was gonna. We always joked like, dude, what if we get this big to do this, to do that? Like
Have your own huge marathon where
Yeah,
people come
so
from out of town.
That's a dream.
it's
Yeah.
insane. Like that.
Oh,
That's
it's gonna happen.
becoming
can see it.
closer and closer to a reality at some
Mhm.
point. So it's
Yeah.
pretty cool to be a part of.
Yeah. My brother-in-law went on, I think, a run 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
And shout out to Dan McGrew. He works here. He's an electrician. He likes to run and stuff. And
Like,
then,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
also he was there with my buddy Sean. And both of them, after they got done, messaged me on Instagram like, "You have to have these guys on the show.
Mhm.
You guys you have to do it." And I was like, already booked. Like that's already happening.
Yeah.
So, but it was just cool that like they went on this run and they had that enthusiasm, and it's like, you got to talk about this. This is a great deal. So yeah, they came to me and I said, "Oh, don't worry, they're going to be on the show." So
Oh man, shout out
That's
those
cool.
guys. Praise God. That's so cool, man.
Mhm.
Like that is so cool. And we are like everybody in the group is like that. like, and we are riding such a good wave with like an awesome group, you know, and I know like naturally things, you know, ebb and flow, and like, and we talk about it in the group all the time. We're like, you know, if it's 200 or if it's 20 people, we run the club the same way, but man, like we don't shy away from recognizing like how, you know, we understand how, you know, how blessed we are, and how like people are just receiving it. And it's so cool that like people are saying that. So
I think subconsciously it's working with my husband too. Last night he's like, I'm going to start training for a marathon. I was like, are you crazy? Like,
yeah. And also running is just like, is a thing.
He's like a total weightlifter. I'm like, I need to run, dude. With all those muscles.
Oh, and hybrid athletes.
That's a thing blowing up too. So
and it's fun. Like the hybrid thing.
I'll cheer him on from the side.
So it's gotten pretty big. So did we have like taco trucks showing up yet, and like people trying to go out there and like do that, or no?
Not taco trucks yet, but like we've had Old West Java, they came out. Sunday Coffees come out. Sunkissed will be on Saturday. We have their Tia comes out and serves burritos.
What's her nickname?
Yum.
Nana's Kitchen.
Nana's Kitchen.
Kitchen. She does catering and all of it, and she comes out, serves burritos. We had Realzy donate some peanut butter filled dates, and then but yeah, just businesses in general, like they come out and they help. So
food trucks are next.
Food trucks.
So do you think so? Do you think is that anybody kind of approached you to say like, hey, can we come out and get some burritos out here and stuff?
Yeah, like definitely Joe what's his last name? Yes,
Rad Pizza.
Yeah, I don't want to butcher his last name, but he's a friend of ours.
Tarwater.
Yeah, he's
his
a friend of
amazing.
Yeah, he had him at his wedding.
Yeah, I had him at my wedding.
Oh, cool. I've known Joe.
Pizza?
Oh yeah.
I used to rap with Joe years
No
ago. Believe it
way.
or not, yeah, I swear to God.
I need
he
to
used
hear
to rap,
some of
and he
that.
used to do art. He was really, really good at art. I've known him, since I was a kid.
Talented man.
Was he
I'm gonna blow
always
him up
like
about
that?
I need to
Like,
hear
so
raps.
chill.
So I just got to say something to Joe. Everybody knows Rad Pizza now, but Joe was always unique too. He always wore his shirt, a black shirt, inside out. Like he always wore. Like was like he was all about style. And so as soon as he got into the Rad Pizza stuff, it kind of took off because that style again, he was able to communicate it through certain design and stuff.
He's awesome.
Yeah, Joe's amazing. Well, we are out of time, guys.
Okay.
One last question though before we go. The future, what does it look like?
Yeah, we talk about it every week.
Or a goal. Just give us a goal.
You
something.
don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, just keep putting on really good family friendly 5Ks. Like that's kind of the whole North Star for us. All the other extra things are nice and awesome, but at the end of the day, like if it blows up tomorrow and only 5 people show up this Saturday, we're gonna run it the same way and just really make sure people have a good time when they're out there. So
love it.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming on. Really appreciate you guys. We are going to be back with Tenille Grundy, used to be Houston, from the Houston family. You know them from Yuma's Houston Furniture. There we go. I got it out. And Ashley Furniture and more. So we're going to be talking to her right after this. You're listening to 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
Christina's Closet will host Swing for a Cause, a golf tournament in support of the organization's ongoing mission of helping individuals return to the workforce. The event, including lunch, raffles, and prizes, will take place on September 13th at Cocopah Bend RV and Golf Resort. More information and tickets at christinascloset.org.
For KAWC News, I'm Cisco Stargazer, Education Solutions Reporter. Monsoon thunderstorms swept through Yuma County Monday, causing floods and damage. The Yuma Union High School District announced Tuesday that Gila Ridge High School will be closed today due to the continued repair of a broken pipe that services the air conditioning for the school. But school will remain in session. All students will attend class virtually from home using the Canvas Learning Management System. Practices and athletic events for fall sports and band will proceed. Out-of-season sports and after-school clubs, however, will not meet. Updates on the school status will be available through district communications and social media. At Arizona Western College, nearly every Yuma campus building sustained damage. Instruction continued into Monday evening while facilities, risk management, IT, athletics, and the AWC Police Department worked together to assess and address immediate concerns. The college will be implementing immediate and long-term restoration plans. For KAWC News, I'm Cisco Stargazer.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Sunrise Cleaning, serving the Yuma area's residential and commercial cleaning needs. Sunrise exclusively uses eco-friendly cleaning products and provides specialty services such as solar panel cleaning and pressure washing. More information and appointment booking at sunrisecleaningaz.com.
If you're looking for something different, something surprising, something mellow, tune into K-Pop for Border this week for the Jazz Show. Jazz and K-Pop, is that really a thing? Yes, it is. We'll have some Stray Kids, IU, and V doing K-Pop. Hey, you might even hear some big band sounds. Join me on Wednesdays at 7 for K-Pop for Border on Kofa Radio and the KAWC Border app.
I use KAWC almost on a daily basis in my car. It's the background for chores around my house. And I go to the website and look for stories that are of interest, and I listen to podcasts. I look to the news on NPR because I'm looking for something beyond the headline or a soundbite or a gotcha moment. I really want news that shows me sort of the multiple dimensions of a story, that seeks information from multiple sources and doesn't tell me how to think. It just presents the issues. And I really appreciate that. Being a sustaining member of a service like KAWC takes the mystery out of it for me. So I know that I am supporting every month. I also know that I don't have to remember to sit down and write a check at the end of the year or a budget for a check at the end of the year, right? It's kind of coming out of my account every month. And that makes me feel a little bit like I'm part of the team. I'm Lori Stoft from Arizona Western College, and I'm a proud supporter of KAWC Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. And we are joined by another guest, the second half of the show. We are here with Tenille Grundy, formerly Houston. So, like, I guess you could say it the official, your maiden name.
Yep.
Right,
yep.
right. So, how long have you been married? And get real close to the mic if you could.
Okay. Yep. It's been about 8 years now.
8 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow,
When I'm in
you got
Yuma,
me beat by one. I
Okay.
think we're on 7. I don't know.
when I'm in Yuma, I typically go by Tenille Houston. That's
Do
what I
you?
told- yeah.
Because, well, then, the Houston name, again, one of the reasons why we have you on today is a name with legacy here in Yuma.
Yep.
So, of course, people are going to know you by that and reference that, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know we're going to talk about it, but we've been in business nearly 100 years.
Wow.
Wow. That's
Yep.
a long time if you didn't know that.
Yes. yes.
Like, I know.
Yes. And here in Yuma, physically for about 70 years. So
Okay,
the
wow.
name is there. Absolutely.
Okay, so let's go back to the history. Where did it start and who did it start with?
So it was my great grandfather. And if you're familiar with San Diego, we were at the corner of El Cajon Boulevard and 30th.
Okay.
So we were right there, and we had a furniture and appliance store there for a couple years. And then that started in 1927. And then we built our first store here in Yuma in 1956.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so the first store, it was a furniture store?
Yes.
The very first one?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
So do you have any knowledge or history about why he started a furniture store? It just needed money, or was did he like to make furniture, or what was it?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
He was a natural businessman, and he liked to sell and sell things and make money. And he saw that there was furniture being made in Los Angeles that he could easily get access to. So he brought that down to El Cajon, started selling furniture, and then got into appliances, and it kind of went from there.
Is that store still there at all, or no?
No, it's not. No, it's
okay.
not. No, that's no longer there. We just have the 2 locations here in Yuma now.
Okay, so then how did the transition happen to Yuma from San Diego? Because San Diego, I don't know what it was like at that point, but it probably wasn't as busy, as hectic as, but the weather's a lot better. So how'd you end up in Yuma? Do you know? I
mean, he just saw that the business opportunity, the growth here in Yuma continues to grow even still now. And there was a need. There was a furniture store need here.
So there was just a need. Well,
Yep.
like But Yuma specifically, did he visit Yuma a lot? Like, what was the connection to Yuma?
So he spent a lot of time at Martinez Lake.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yep. And, the lover of the sand dunes. So, yep.
A lot of people, most of the people, if I ever go to Martinez Lake, they're from San Diego.
Yeah.
It's like all San Diego, but it's pretty cool because we kind of share that. They come over here for that, and we go over there for the beach and the cooler weather. But they love it down here. So he was one of those that took part in the lake and loved that portion of Yuma.
Absolutely. And then doing business in Arizona, the state of Arizona, is just a little bit easier. Easy going.
A little bit, huh? Just a little bit.
Less strict.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you know anything about the store? Like, how big was it?
The store in on 30th, the square footage, I'm going to say, was probably maybe 3,000 to 5,000 square feet. It was a smaller store, a lot smaller than here. Our Ashley store on 4th Avenue is 45,000 square feet.
Yeah.
So a lot smaller
nice.
footprint.
Yeah. And for something to last in Yuma for 70 years, that's huge.
Yes. Our reputation is the most important thing to us. I personally reply to every single one of our Google reviews for both of our stores, Ashley and Houston's Yuma Furniture. Anything less than a 5-star, I get involved.
I was going to say, even the bad ones.
Oh, yeah.
That are like 1 star and I wasn't, whatever they say.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
And
I'm investigating. Absolutely.
Cool.
I'm calling the customers. And I'm getting involved to make sure that those problems get solutions quickly.
That's awesome.
All right. So now that we have a little bit about that history, you growing up in Yuma, you said born and raised here in Yuma.
Yep.
So those early days, what was it like for you? And what schools did you go to?
So elementary was Alice Byrne, middle school Woodard, and then graduate of Kofa High School.
Kofa High School.
Yep,
Awesome.
yep.
Right on. Now, in that time, did you think that one day you would take over this whole operation?
Not really. No. I just mostly jumped on beds and took naps.
There you go.
You got to go play.
I would do the same thing.
Yes.
I would do the same
That'd
thing.
been fun as a kid.
Yeah.
Yes. And next door used to be Swenson's ice cream shop. So I would go and get ice cream every day.
Okay.
And, called my mom at the store a million times and my dad. And so no, I never thought I'd be.
So it wasn't like they were trying to train you. No. Like one day you're going to do this. It's like you're just living your life, jumping on the bed, taking a nap and having a good time.
Yep.
Yes. So was it fun then? Was it a fun part of your childhood?
Absolutely. I mean, growing up in Yuma, we swam every day. And then I was big into ballet, Dancers Workshop. I spent a lot of years there with Miss Linda. And then I spent a lot of time at the furniture store, big building, a lot of employees. We had, I think nearly 100 employees at that point. So they were family. So between the stores and our home and, extracurricular activities, it was just our life here.
Yeah.
So it was a good thing.
So what'd you do once you graduated? Like what was the road that you went on?
So I graduated from Kofa High School back in 2002, and I went to college at the University of California at Santa Barbara. So UC Santa Barbara. I was there for 4 years, and then I moved back to San Diego. And I've been in retail my entire career. So I was at the corporate headquarters of Petco.
So is that what you went to university for?
No.
Like, oh, okay.
What'd you go for?
Well, yeah, so we're not going to skip over that. We're not going to skip over that part. We're going to find out.
No, we always all start in psychology. I
Yes.
love that.
Yes.
So did I. I didn't finish.
Okay.
What did you finish?
Yes, I did
Okay,
finish.
well,
I
okay.
finished. Yes, and I double majored in Spanish as well. Growing up in Yuma, I'm fluent in Spanish as well.
Oh,
So
that's
psychology,
pretty cool,
you went in for that. What was going to be your career path? Why psychology, and where do you think you were going to end up?
I'm naturally an empathetic person. I thought I wanted to be in, child psychology or something of that sort. But I quickly found out that that was not what I wanted to do.
So, okay, let's stop there for a second.
Yeah,
How
what
did
happened?
you find that out?
Just going to some counseling courses. It was, you can kind of tell I have upbeat, positive energy.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It really drained me.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I can volunteer my time. I thought that, I still do. I can volunteer time and do things of that sort, but as a full-time career, just wasn't for me.
So
Yeah.
you're feeling drained. You're tired. It's not as fulfilling as what you thought it was going to be.
Yes.
It
So-
takes
Yep,
a lot to
exactly.
help people like that. Listen,
Absolutely.
try to help them with their problems, and they don't listen most of the time. So then you're like frustrated, but the burnout is real. You know,
Yeah.
I worked in the mental health field, and people they probably last like a year.
Yeah.
They really do. And
It's
then they just
challenging.
can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't blame
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
No judgment.
So I went to retail world.
Okay.
That's way more upbeat.
So okay. So was it like, I'm done with this? You quit like the university route, like, and you
Yeah.
told your parents like, this is going to be me. I'm going to go into retail. And were they supportive?
Yes, absolutely. So I basically thought I had this dream of being a fashion buyer. And so it was either going to move to New York or the corporate headquarters of Charlotte Russe were in San Diego.
Oh.
So I moved to San Diego and I went through 11 interviews over 2.5 years. Over 11 months, 11 interviews in 11 months, knocking at the door, literally showing up with my resume saying, I want to work here.
Wow.
Eventually did get a job there as an assistant buyer and loved it. But then fashion was just not, it was a little bit cutthroat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I hear.
So then there was another maybe roadblock or something that was like, okay, I don't know if this is the correct path for me as well.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
So that's pretty interesting. I don't know much about fashion at all, but I guess I could imagine it being cutthroat, right? So
Yes,
you
yes.
experienced something like that early on?
Yes.
Well, I'm
it's
sure
very
everybody
fast-paced.
wanted that job. But
Oh,
good for
that's what it
you,
was.
like,
Maybe.
I am like, that is inspiring that you did not give up for almost a year. Every day, I want this. You made it happen. That's
Yes.
motivation. That's hustling. That's really cool.
Yes, there's a college course that I took my senior year at UC Santa Barbara, all about interviewing and kind of entering that career force, that career world. And they really taught me that you have to be your own advocate.
Yep.
And, you don't have mom and dad anymore. They're still cheering for you on the sidelines, but it's you and the job that you want, and you can do whatever you want to do. So I said, I'm going to go get that job.
I love it.
You're
Yeah.
going to be in fashion. So were you always kind of naturally drawn to fashion or?
Not so much.
Not so much either, huh?
No. I mean, I went to UC Santa Barbara with overalls, from Yuma. The girls, my friends, are like, "Hey, let's change your
Let's spice your wardrobe."
You're
You're
in
like, what's wrong with
California now.
overalls?
Yeah,
I like
yes,
overalls.
Yes. So then I just became naturally, attracted to it. It seemed
Oh,
fun.
so what, it kind of opened your eyes a little bit when you went over there and saw the fashion and saw these things, and it became part of something like, well, I could do this, or
Yes.
I like this. You have an eye for a certain aesthetic.
Yes, indeed. But the cutthroat part of it is, you had to travel to New York a couple times a year, and then it was kind of like look a certain way, act a certain way, and I'm a little bit more casual than that. So I transitioned to Petco, so I went from buying like junior fast fashion dresses to hamster supplies.
Okay.
What a change.
Yeah, that is a change. So we're going to come back with more changes. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to figure out how she became the 4th generation Houston to run this great legacy here in Yuma, Arizona. We're going to do that after a quick break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
Today's day sponsor is FanQuest, an independently owned comic book and game store serving Yuma for 35 years. Along with comics and graphic novels, FanQuest carries board, card, and role-playing games. Located at 850 West 32nd Street, FanQuest is open 4 to 9 Wednesday through Sunday and noon to 9 on Saturday. More on Facebook.
Hi, everyone. This is Pat Mitchell-Worley, and coming up next time on Bill Street Caravan, we have John Kilser. And our feature host, Robert Gordon, will continue his look at the history of high records. That's all coming up next time on Bill Street Caravan.
Thursday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
Blood services provider Vitalant is hosting blood drives at Yuma locations on an ongoing basis. Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. This could be a little girl in the ICU or a mother with stage 3 leukemia. Donations of all blood types, especially O, are needed. Appointments at donors.vitalant.org.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here with Tenille Houston. We're just going to go with Houston. Is that all right?
Yep, absolutely.
And Talon, we still have the music going. If we could get that going, I like the music. We could play it all.
Let's just
all
use
day
it the
long,
whole
but
show.
yeah. So we were talking off air. So you went from fashion to buying hamster supplies at Petco, right?
Yes.
So so you were running it. So not really the retail side and the front end. You're doing the back end, or
Correct. Yeah. So the corporate headquarters for Petco are in San Diego, hence
Oh,
of the naming rights of the Petco Park where the Padres play.
Yeah.
So beautiful corporate headquarters there. There's dog parks there. You can bring your dog to work every day. You have your own little gate that you and your dog can sit.
Oh my gosh.
It's an awesome setup. I was there for almost 8 years. I loved it. But as I was on the back end of things, I really got attracted to the sales side of thing. And so I transitioned from buying the product to selling the product. And that's when I went to go work for Kellogg and sold cereal.
Wow.
You sold, what's it like
Yeah.
to sell cereal? Like what is that?
Yeah, what
entail?
exactly were you doing?
So I was calling on the Albertsons and Vaughn's customers. So essentially, you're just protecting your space on the shelf.
Oh,
Got
okay.
it.
Making sure it's priced appropriately. You've got promotions, scattered throughout the year. So you're protecting the space.
I've
Mhm.
watched a lot of Shark Tank, and they say grocery shelves, like space, is so hard to get. So
Yeah.
if you have it, don't let it go.
Yep.
So that's what you were doing.
Absolutely.
Keeping your product on
Yep.
the shelf.
Yep, exactly. And it's, it's not as cutthroat, I would say, as fashion. It's fast paced. And there's a lot more, rules that need to be followed in regards to the FDA and
Sure.
everything that's on the shelf and recalls and such. But
Yeah.
that was a great time.
Wow. How long were you there?
I was there for about 3 years.
Okay.
Yep. And then I worked for PepsiCo and I worked on their Gatorade brand. So from cereal to sports drinks.
Okay, so
that was awesome.
So you worked on the brand, you said. So what was that like?
So again, in sales, but on for the Gatorade brand specifically. So again, if you go into, an Albertsons or a Vaughn's, you see Gatorade on the shelf. We owned 85% of, the market share for sports drinks.
Wow.
And so again, protecting that space, setting up promotions. That was actually during COVID. So everyone thought they needed Gatorade to stay away,
Oh,
to
really?
stay healthy. COVID. Yeah.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
Yes,
yeah. So people
yes.
like, I need to get my Gatorade so I can be healthy. And so it's flying off the shelf.
The antidote for
Flying
it.
off the shelf, flying off the shelves,
my
like
gosh.
the toilet paper situation. I mean, my numbers were awesome.
Wow. Yeah, and just thinking about it, I remember real Gatorade. And what's now, not to bad name your
She doesn't work
front
there
phone,
anymore.
yeah.
It's fine.
But it's like it's not the same at all. So I could see why, like the original, when it's like lemon and
Lemon lime.
and a few other things.
Now there's a whole
But
bunch
yeah,
of
so a
stuff.
bunch of people, it's flying off the shelves. You're doing a great job, and you say, "I'm doing such a great job. I'm going to go back to Yuma and take over this place." Like, how'd that happen?
Yep. Okay. So I actually gave up my Pepsi career to move to Europe for 3 years for my husband's work.
Okay.
So we just moved back from that 3-year tour this past October. While I was over there, I was no longer working for Pepsi, and my dad approached me with the opportunity to work for the family business.
Oh.
So I did fly back from Italy about 5 times during the 3 years to attend work meetings and get, get my feet wet within the company. And I loved it. I loved it.
Oh, really? You
Yep.
loved it right away?
Loved it right away.
Okay.
Loved it right away. I knew there's a lot of opportunity and, for growth and differentiation and just, different mindset from my dad, who's been, over 70 years old, been running it for 50 years, and myself.
Yeah. So I remember
Oh.
I was with a previous employer and we were doing an event at your location or getting ready for it or something. I remember texting you and you're like, "I'm in Italy right now." And I'm like, "What? You're in Italy
How
right
are you
now?"
getting
And-
my message?
Yeah. It's like, I don't even know how that works. Like all the way over there.
What time is it there?
Yeah, exactly. What time is it? You're like, no, but I'll be here for the event, all this and that. But that was a little bit challenging, I bet, like running it from Italy and still keeping everything in order.
Yeah.
But you liked it.
I loved it. Yes. You've kind of heard the way that I am, the way that I'm wired. I'm pretty relentless. If there's something, I kind of go after it. So I worked some nights, and I made the schedule work.
Yeah. So what did that mean to you? Your grandfather, 1927, I think it was, to be that fourth generation. How did that feel? Like you said, you actually gravitated towards the work. You liked it, but actually to take on that mantle, did that feel a certain way?
Yeah, it's a big undertaking. My dad has been very successful over the last 50 plus years that he's been running this thing, and to, kind of be handed the reins, and pressure, emotions, all the things, but also just excitement too. So really, was really blessed with the opportunity to.
I feel like it was like a good transition. Like you seem ready for it. Maybe before it wouldn't have went well, but this was like the perfect time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it came to you.
Yes.
Very
It
cool.
was great timing.
And I want to give a shout out to your dad. I love your dad. Your dad is great. So back when maybe you were doing fashion stuff, he was one of my clients for a previous business of mine. So I just remember going into the business meetings, and I'm a casual guy, and he would show up in these business meetings in flip-flops. And that was the thing. He was like, come on, guys, where are the flip-flops at? Like, why are you dressed up? Like, we're
just talking.
Yeah. And I'm like, I love this guy. These are great meetings. He was serious. We had to do business and everything, but he was very casual and very relaxed. And the meetings weren't like, We've
already decided we don't dress up.
Yeah.
I'm like, we don't dress up on this show. Wear what you want. Wear your pajamas. We don't care.
Yes.
So, okay, I want to transition. We're going to be running out of time. But one of the biggest things that I know is Houstons love to give back. And the bed with, I think it's Hope to Dream. Is that what it is? Hope to Dream. That's like the big one you're known for. Go into a little bit of that and the giving back and the donations that you guys are known for.
Absolutely. So, as a family company, we love our Yuma community, and we have many organizations that we give to now, and would love to have more organizations that we give to. The Hope to Dream program is for every bed, every Ashley branded mattress that we sell. One for one twin mattress is donated to a child in need who does not currently have a bed.
Wow.
So that's, every day we practice that. And then in December, we hold an event. It's actually at our 4th Avenue location. We give away 100 beds to children in Yuma that do not currently have beds to sleep on.
That's really sweet.
So when did that get started? Was that it's been a tradition for some time now? I do remember driving by sometimes on 4th Avenue and seeing a few beds out there and stuff going on. So when did that get established?
We've been doing it now for about at least 10 years.
10 years, okay.
Yep, absolutely. And, we approach the caregivers of these children. So when the children come to attend the event that evening, all the beds are set up, and we tell them that they're coming for a movie night, that they get to sit on the bed. We give a comforter, we give a stuffy, we have pizza served and desserts from Dippin' Dots and such. And then they watch the movie. And at the end, we say, guess what? You get to take these beds home tonight.
Do they cry?
Yeah. Oh, no, we all cry.
Everybody cries.
Be like, that's so beautiful.
Everybody cries.
They're so shocked.
Yes. Yeah.
It's that's so crazy that they don't have a bed. Like you think that, but some people just don't.
Yeah.
So what a nice thing.
Yep. Absolutely. There could be, multiple children living in the household. They're all sharing a bed. Some none at all. So some have no bed at all. So it's a really, really great feeling. We love to do it around the holiday season, giving back. Other organizations are Amberley's Place. We participate in their big gala each year and donate, either a living room set or a mattress or bedroom set to their organization. The Wounded Warrior program, we give back to that. So that's, an armed force, person who has been injured in the line of work. And, we give them a mattress or something to help with their rehabilitation process. What are the others? Oh, Right Turns for Veterans. Many organizations that we love to give back.
And that's exactly why I wanted to highlight today is that, and that, I know that's what you've been known for some time now. So thank you so much for coming on today. I really, really appreciate it. If people want to find out more information about the big bed giveaway that you're doing during the holidays, how do they find out?
So you can call the store directly, our Ashley Furniture Home Store on 4th Avenue, or you can visit yumafurniture.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us. We'll let you get back to Italy. No, you're here now, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you're here.
Back
Okay.
to work.
All right. Well, maybe I'll go to Italy after this. That'd be great.
Me too.
All right. And with that, What's Up Yuma Radio is a production of KAWC Colorado River Public Media. We broadcast from the studios in the Matador Activity Center at Arizona Western College in Yuma. We want to thank our engineer, Talon Gonzalez, Anthony Ornelas, Juan Garcia, Dave Reek, and Cecilia.
And you can find out more about KAWC at kawc.org, on Facebook at KAWC Radio, and on the KAWC app. And stay tuned following our program for KOFA Midday Music.
And on tomorrow's program, we're going to have Sandy Curtis from Yuma Preschool. I know a lot of people know Sandy. And also Jennifer Crane. Maybe they don't know about her, but she started something called the Family Room. We're going to talk about that.
And you can listen to the podcast version of our program and past episodes at kawc.org/podcast/What's Up Yuma Radio, and email us at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
All right. Well, thank you once
so
again
much.
so much. I know you were a little nervous. You were talking a little about first.
You're
but
all
I feel
good. You're fine.
Yeah, you did great. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma Electric Service, LLC, serving the Yuma area for more than 25 years. YumaElectricServiceLLC.com.